So today I'm going to be making a video explaining how the days work, and this was a concept that was taught me by the mentor slash friend that is still into Egyptian deity synchronization, and from his point of view more dipping into the Egyptian pantheism. But from my point of view, so far, more like I've taken like concepts from it and developed like strategies, utilizing it, and it has greatly supported and benefited said strategies and methods for making it about the life stuff. And so with all these videos and what people are on average usually striving for, at least most people I've talked to and most things I've come across, they're going to be most familiar with day 3, really, which is creating something that can sustain you, a firm position in the world that's can meet your needs and such. So on the needs on the day 3 level, and you'll get more of an idea of what those are as I separate these. So the days are like levels of development from how many times you've passed around the different aspects of life that, like, an astrological natal chart would be demonstrating by saying, like, the first house is how you come off, the 4th house is your comfort zone, all the way up to the 12th. It's about your alone time and all that. So a day would be a single pass around that, like the sun, going around the earth, like, to where you've had your awareness on every one of these different aspects. Day 2 would be when you've done this enough to where you relate this to other people, or at least the beginning of day 2 is when you start doing that, basically. Day 3 is, as I mentioned, like, you creating something that can sustain you, give you a position in the world. And these are going to sound like, like the different houses, like you making it to like the 10th, 11th, 12th house, but the days are like another level or extension of that will remind you of those areas. But it's like there's a day 1 understanding of what that is, and then as you progress through the days, it's like those levels take on the attributes of that house under themselves, but they're another level of an extra thing. So then by day 4 is usually when people are usually seeing you as like you're in your own world. Kind of like the star seeds. It's like they have all the stuff figured out, but they have this freedom now where they're kind of deciding what they're going to do with that knowledge, and how people are going to perceive that and stuff like that. Then day 5 is when you actually start manifesting the real dreams that you had as a kid, like call your friend over, come. Okay, like day 3, it's like if you were playing Roller Coaster Tycoon, and you figured out, or you're figuring out how to get the money meter to go up from the park and get it, the passive income, which really the passive income would be like day 4, where you don't even have to touch the park anymore and it runs itself, and you got the dollar amount that just runs over the max amount like by itself. You just leave the computer on and it, just goes up. So, day 4 would be you kind of realizing and living in, I have this, but now, who's in the tower with me? Who's in my mansion with me, really? Yeah, I put this work in to figure out, how to get there, but yeah, So then day 5 would be you figuring out how to, who's in there with you. And, day 5 is you really actually getting to enjoy all the things you pictured being able to do, and really having, I think, the way people look at it when they're born, an actual fulfilled life. And if you want to take it further, like, I've only got another 30 seconds, but yeah, like day 6 would be probably you've already fulfilled a life here and you're trying to like figure out how to organize and orchestrate like the whole universe. But because there's so much incorporated that you have to organize for day 4. Anyway, so yeah. That be it for now. Yeah, hopefully you guys will learn about this stuff and there are more people that can hang out in my mansion. We can do stuff, build stuff. Alright, so yeah.